Hello, my name is John Rose. In this video I'd like to take a closer look at what is known as brown fat or brown adipose tissue, BAT, as opposed to white adipose tissue, which is what most of us have. Now, brown fat is something we want. In fact, the more brown fat that we have, the leaner we are and the healthier we are. Now, how do we increase our brown fat? Best way to increase our brown fat is through exercise and to be exposed to cold climates. Therefore, the ultimate exercise would be to ultimate way to boost up this brown fat is to exercise in the cold. Now, you'll notice that most of my videos, of just about not all of them, I'm filming outside in nature. On a day like today, it's really warm out here. I like to be comfortable. Now, in the latter part of the year, when it starts to get a little bit colder, I still like to go without a shirt to help build up my brown fat. And the thing about building up your brown fat is it's what keeps you warm without having to shiver. So you want more brown fat. And again, the more brown fat we have, the healthier we are. Now, there are other ways to increase our brown fat. The peel of an apple can help. There's some acid inside the peel of the apple that will help build up our brown fat. Boosting our melatonin levels will help build up our brown fat. Well, what's the best way to boost up our melatonin levels? It's to get plenty of sunshine, a lot of exercise, and make sure that we sleep in complete dark. That's very important, that we don't interrupt that sleep pattern with light. So that will help increase our melatonin. But the main way to increase this valuable fat inside of us is by exercise. Now, is there a connection between this and energy? You bet there is. In fact, the reason why brown fat is brown because it has a lot of mitochondria in it. Now, what's interesting about mitochondria, these organelles that are inside every one of our cells, this is how we generate energy. In fact, it's really quite interesting that at least 85% of the oxygen is consumed by the mitochondria in every breath we take. Think about that. When you're breathing in, you think, I'm breathing in for me, John Rose. No, 85% of the oxygen is going to the mitochondria in my cells to produce the energy I need. Really makes you wonder whether or not we're just receptacles for these mitochondria. Wonder how smart they are. Wonder if they're really ruling us. We're like a vehicle for them. We have cars to move around in, they've got humans. But anyway, there is an endosymbiotic relationship with these organelles inside of our cells. Without them, we'd be in trouble. So if you want more vitality in your life, if you want more energy in your life, exercise. Don't be afraid of going without a shirt. The sun's not going to hurt you unless you get too much of it. Obviously, you'll know when that happens. When it starts getting cooler, exercise in shorts outside if you can, for the guys. Women, wear a sports bra. In fact, people who live up north, work in the cold and live in the cold have more brown fat than people in warmer climates. Now, I'm not a real big fan of living up north. That's not the way I want to increase my brown fat. I want to do it by exercising and eating a very simple natural diet. Now, there are a few other things inside of our diet that can help produce or increase our brown fat. One is capsaicin inside cayenne pepper in your hot peppers. That also can increase our brown fat. But again, the best way, it only makes sense to me, is be out in nature, get some sunshine, change your diet. If you haven't done that yet, I've got a solid food vacation playlist down below to help you make better choices by allowing you to see what you're missing. And then once you bump up your brown fat, you won't have to worry about being cold in the wintertime, and then you're in for a treat.